just fell asleep. I read the Bible. You took the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast. You were there at the Walgreens with a mask on your face. You stretched out your arm without any haste. You took one jab, two jabs, booster. You took the mark of the beast. I was grounded while you flew the skies. I was dumbfounded by truth. You believed all their lies. I lost my job and went hungry while you had a feast. I got baptized. You took the mark of the beast. You went there in the Walgreens with a mask on your face, searching for salvation. Now you're dying of AIDS. You took one jab, two jabs, booster. You took the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast. Unicorns and scorpions, palaces and pies, Trump Tower tenements in the lake of fire, flags, facts, sorcery, swabs and syringe, every kind of pharmacia underneath the skin. You went to the Walgreens with a mask on your face. Now you're just a statistic on the vast database. Took one jab, two jabs, booster. You took the mark of the beast. One jab, two jabs, booster. You took the mark of the beast. One jab, two jabs, booster. You took the mark of the beast. One jab, two jabs, booster. You took the mark of the beast. One jab, two jabs, booster. You took the mark of the beast.
Dit orgaan maakt gebruik van eigenlijk het normale mechanisme wat het virus gebruikt om zich te vermenigvuldigen. Het virus komt normaal gesproken de cellen binnen en stelt een enzymkritisch materiaal beschikbaar aan de cel. Misbruikt de cel eigenlijk om dat af te lezen en zich te vermenigvuldigen. En dan krijg je het volledige virus wat er maar uitkomt en dat gaat andere mensen weer besmetten. Dit wordt spuiten we het genetisch materiaal, alleen het genetisch materiaal in, dat wordt door de cellen opgenomen. De cellen lezen dit af, maar er komt geen volledig virus uit, maar virusdeeltjes. En die virusdeeltjes worden door het lichaam weer herkend als zijnde niet lichaams-eigen, als fout. En dan wordt gewoon een immuunrespons, zoals wij dat noemen, gewoon een afweermechanisme in gang gezet om besmetting en verspreiding tegen te werken.
Information that's powerful, and I hope that you pay attention to what we cover here minute by minute, because I've had chills since last night. This just confirms everything else we've already researched. A Rockefeller study envisions future dictatorship controlled by elite, millions being killed, mandatory quarantines, checkpoints, the end of the family, everything that's in the other documents. But this dovetails with all the other Rockefeller Foundation documents about the GMO food to sterilize you and the forced vaccines and the hell we're already living in that's just going to continue to intensify until we take our governments back from these eugenics madmen. But that story is up on prisonplanet.com. The question is, will you have the courage to really do the research yourself? Because I don't want you to just sit here and hear me make these claims. These people are so arrogant that they write policy papers, so many of them, that they're producing these policy papers and reports and white papers so fast that you could never read them all. It is an open conspiracy against you and your family. I pray to God, I pray to my Heavenly Father, Jesus Christ, every night to give me the strength and the will to be able to face this horror and to give me the strength to carry on, because I know why a lot of you don't want to look at this information and just want to comment on the YouTube videos or on message boards that I'm a liar. I know why, because it's scary. You're not going to be able to go to the ball games anymore. You're not going to be able to just go out and get drunk with your friends. You're not going to be able to just, go out and enjoy yourself all the time. The only chance we've got of beating this scientific dictatorship, this creeping death that takes its time to incrementally enslave you, mentally, psychologically, physically, spiritually, the only way to defeat it is for the rank and file of this planet to realize that you have a choice to make on what your destiny is going to be. Once you face this information, once you've consciously admitted it to yourself, it will take over your life. It should take over your life. Well, I mean, what else? What else could it do? We've got to get past the artificial stigma that the controlled corporate media has been putting out for decades ahead of their unveiling of planetary dictatorship. They all talk about how we need a police state to carry this out.
Canada and the United States are going to work in lockstep to display the seriousness of our commitment at both home and abroad.
Win, lose, or draw, you need to choose a side.